Hello and welcome to NoMansSky, everybody. ElanPaul here with your weekend anomaly mission. This would be for the weekend of June 6th through 8th, 2025. So we're going to see what's in store for us here at the Anomaly. It's a bit late in the day, but that's because I'm a working man, and I don't get to do these earlier in the day like I used to. So we have our icon indicating that we have a mission available. Let's check it out. Looks like we're going to be constructing an underwater outpost. Pretty sure I got all the ingredients for building that, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. Looks like in my case, I'm not only getting my 1800 Quicksilver, but I'm going to get 5 heat capacitors. Those are actually pretty valuable items, and I'm looking forward to getting those, plus an extra 341 nanites. So let's go ahead and start our mission and get going on this. Now, just so you guys know, I mean, if there's some of you who are newer to this game, the Anomaly missions are available to you once you get to a certain point in the main storyline. Come to the Anomaly at any time and start one of these missions. And the opportunity to get a good amount of Quicksilver at the start is a good thing. 1800 Quicksilver is nothing to put, turn your nose up at. But at the same time, it also helps the community as a whole. We get community rewards for achieving certain goals and phases in the prizes that will be given out once we achieve those goals. So the more people who do these Anomaly missions and Nexus missions, the more the closer we get to achieving those goals. So keep that in mind. Alright, so it's looking for a habitable planet that we need to land at. It's not going to be any of these, it'd already be pointing at it. What do we got here? Ah, okay, so this is the planet in question. It is an airless planet? That can't be. It must be something on the other side. Let's go ahead and head over. Can't see it being an airless planet. That wouldn't make any sense. Well, there we go. And what kind of planet do we have here? Let's see. Icebound. Okay, Icebound by Frost is activated copper. So because it's activated, that means it's going to be heavy-duty storms here. Good thing we're going to be underwater, but it's going to be cold. So hopefully you have your frost protection or, that kind of protection. Thermal protection for cold weather. All right, so we don't have to go anywhere specific. Sure? Nope, we don't have to. Good. You see the icon disappeared immediately, so we can go anywhere we want. Now, in my case, I have in my inventory on this ship aquajets. That gives me the ability to land anywhere I wish. So I can land in the ocean anywhere I want. So let's go a little further out here, and let's come in. This will be good. Button. Landing in the ocean. Now, if you don't have those and you can't get those, that's fine. You do get them through the Anomaly and through some missions and stuff like that, but you can get them through the Anomaly and buy them there if you have the ability to do so. If not, too bad for you. Alright, now I'm going to switch multi-tools just because I want to have a... No, you know what? I'll just keep this one. That's perfectly fine. So here we are, 146.7 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. And that is a solar ship. How interesting. So this might be a pirate system? No, it is not. I just happened to see a solar ship flying over. That does not happen very often, folks. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so down we go.
Extreme water temperature detected.
And as you can see with the new update, I have changed the voice. Alright, so what are we doing? We need to deploy a base computer. Alright, let's swim on down. Now, what do we got down here? That's awful bright. There's like a lot of brightness right here, but I don't see what it's related to. That's very odd, and it's not me.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, let me fix that.
Technology recharged.
Alright, it's just moving around, I guess. Alright, well, cool. I think this looks like a splendid spot to set up a base underwater. We're deep enough. We're about 30 units down, so let's go ahead and put a base computer down, shall we? Just like any base above ground, you just place it underwater. It'd be great if it ended up on one of those planets that was like a tidal planet that you had like, 1,400 units deep. That would be pretty cool. But not everybody has the ability to get the parts and the ability to go down that deep, so you can't really do it. Alright, so what do we need to do? Deep water chamber is next. Now, in preparation of this, I'm going to do something a little different. just in case. I usually use these Cuboid Room frames to build up a little bit, so that way I don't have to place it in the ground. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this. Either you can place one of these down and just put it on top of it, or, because I'm in preparation that they're probably going to have us do one of those things under the bottom of the base, like the open pool that you can dive in through from inside the deep water chamber. But you can do it this way. You can put it here and then go ahead and drop your cuboid. Get back up here, right here, on top of it. Or, if you look at the top, you have toggle free placement, which has the letter V there. And I'm going to go ahead and hit that. Now I can place this anywhere I want. So if I swim upwards a little bit, I can actually place it right there, just floating in mid-space. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here, just to give you an example of it. Get rid of that. Alright, so we got the Cuboid Room. See? Moon pool floor. That's what I was thinking of. So to get a moon pool floor, that's what it is. You need 3 crystal sulfides and 2 living pearls. Now, I'm pretty sure, since I'm in single player right now, not multiplayer, I can pull in my freighter, and I might... Oh, you pain in the neck. I gotta go up to the surface to do this. Hold on. I was trying to surface when some fish stopped me. Okay, good. Alright, let's try calling it in now. No. Alright, hold on. I have to literally be out of the water. It won't let me do it while I'm underwater.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Let's try it one more time. There we go.
Incoming storm.
Ooh, I'd love to see how cold it gets. Alright, now let's see. Can I place it now? Yeah, I've got in my inventory on my freighter, so if you pull your freighter into the system, in my inventory on the freighter, let's go back. I have a very nicely reorganized inventory here, guys. You should be proud of me. Crystal sulfides, so you see I have even everything named. Okay, named. Augments maps, materials like this, see? So I'm looking for pearls. And let's see if I have them here. Ocean items. So here you go. I happen to have 2 living pearls, and I got a bunch of crystal sulfides. I could probably use more living pearls, to be honest with you. What do we get down to? Oh, I only went down to negative 200. That's not terrible. It's the lightning that I'm afraid of. So, down we go.
Extreme water temperature detected.
Good deal. Alright, so here we are. Let's go ahead and redo this. Alright. So, we do have the 2, so I'll go ahead and place it. We're going to turn off free placement. That way we can latch it right on there. Must attach to structure. Oh, there we go. I was beyond it, if you will. Okay, good. So that's good. What's next? 2 glass tunnels. Let's see. Glass tunnels are up here. There we go. So I'm going to just put 1 on each side. No, let's do one to one. Just like that. All right, and we need a glass cuboid room. That was down, I think. Yeah, there it is. All right, I have the ability for that. So silver and glass, and I happen to have plenty of glass on board my ship. All right, so it wants interior decorations. Let's go inside.
Falling. Technology recharged.
There we go. Let's go over to the cuboid room. We'll do everything in here. So we need, what does it say? 4 green lights, 1 cyclonic lathe, a swept sofa, and 2 molded lock boxes. Alright. And those are all over here. So let's do the green lights first. I'm going to put the green lights over here. 1, 2, 3. And where do I want to put the 4th? We'll put it right above our head, right here. There we go, 4. Alright. And we need a cyclonic lathe. Where is that? I know I have it in here. Always because, for 2 reasons. 1, the name is pretty cool. And 2, because it actually looks pretty cool. Now, one of these things, this thing's huge, isn't it? Keep in mind that if you look at the top of the screen again, you can change the scale of this thing. So you can make it bigger, and you can also make it bitty little thing here. Look at that. The tiniest cyclonic lathe you've ever seen. There we go. We have a cyclonic lathe. And they're pretty cool. If you look at them, they're actually pretty cool. And you can imagine what they look like when they're really, really big, too. It's really neat. Anyway, we're moving on. What's next? Let's see. We need a swept sofa and 2 molded lockboxes. Swept sofa will be next. It should be in here someplace. Probably in the same place.
Extreme night temperature detected.
That's great. I'm glad for you. Just condensed carbon. Okay, so we're going to put that in the cuboid room. Let's put it... let's see. There we go. Want people to be able to see, right? Enjoy the view. There we go. And we need 2 molded lockboxes. No idea where we're going to find those. I don't even know what they look like. Probably haven't used them before. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't even see them in here. Hang on. Okay. Is it in a different... Oh, it's right in front of me. For crying out loud, why don't you just point it out, dude? Wow, those are big. Can we do the same thing? Yes, we can. So I'm going to make them itty-bitty little lockboxes. Oh my gosh, look how tiny you can make them. Isn't that cool? 1. Put 1 right next to it. Okay, hold on. Right there. Right there's good. 2. Can we access those things? No, we can't. Okay. Alright, so it's done. We have to upload the base. To upload the base, you go ahead and exit. Go to your base computer, which is over here, right? Yes, okay, there it is. 2. Okay, upload. Base is uploaded. You have now completed it. Now, to be honest with you, I'd like to have the materials back. So you can delete the things one by one or not. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to delete everything little by little here.
Extreme water temperature.
Well, it looks like it deleted everything all at once. Isn't that something? Alright, and then we're going to undo the base. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because the more bases you have on a planet like this, people are going to have trouble doing their own thing as well.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Recharge that.
Technology recharge.
Alright, good. We're ready to go there. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and delete the base. And doing so will not cancel your mission, so you can do this, and you're still good to go. Okay? And there we are. It is now complete. Let's go ahead and exit. Back to our ship.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Before I enter, I'm going to do something real quick. I am going to dismiss my freighter. There we go. All gone. Alright, I don't want it to be in the system right now. I want it to go back to the system I was at. So,
Extreme temperature detected.
don't forget to pull in your anomaly, and you want to head back to complete your mission. Remember, nothing's saved. It's not saved until after you're done with the mission. There may be an autosave involved, but I do recommend jumping in and out of your ship real quick, even if you're not going to leave the anomaly right away, just to get a save point. An actual restore point, if you will. Just can't get a good parking space. Sean does not love me. That's okay. I can deal with it. With therapy. Okay, here we go. So we go back to the Nexus, complete the mission, we get our rewards. There we go. Completed mission. Now, the development of that particular base may differ from me to you. You may have different components to install. It seems lately they've done some balancing, so it will build the base based on what you have in your inventory. The recipes you've learned, if you will. So they won't leave you high and dry. They won't make you come back here to get recipes. That's a pain in the neck. Alright. Quicksilver Synthesis Companion, number 1. And it looks like our Gek emblem banner has been completed. We're going to grab that. And the Viking emblem banner is also now complete. We're going to grab that. Korvax is next, right? Tier 3. So let's see. That's the rewards that we're getting. And if you go into your escape menu and you go to your log, you'll see where we are with your... They don't show it here anymore? I am wrong. They used to show where we are with the latest... I thought something was missing last time I looked in here. Yeah, they don't have it in here anymore. We used to see where we were in the percentages as far as the percentages is concerned and discovering everything, but it's not here anymore. That is absolutely fascinating. So in here, the third exotic item will open up once it's completed, once everybody does more missions to complete it and get these gone. That must be a glitch, I think, in the system here. That may be something that's not been reported yet. So what it will show you in your escape menus, it should show you how close we are to unlocking Tier 3. Now, if it goes by plan, it should unlock before Tuesday. So by Tuesday, the latest, it should be unlocked. Why is that? Because we should be getting a new expedition next week. So we should be looking at an expedition based on the latest update. That update being my mind just went completely blank. I'll think of it. It's okay. Wait a minute. It is beacons. Yes, there we go. The beacons update. So the beacons update, it should be in here starting next week. See, it says this expedition's over. That's the last expedition. I completed it in this one. I just haven't gotten a starship or anything like that, but it does say a new journey will begin soon. So that's what we're looking at as far as the beacons update. So look for that. And guys, before you claim this, before you claim your egg, I meant to show you this before. I always keep forgetting. Before you end your anomaly mission here, there is a selection. Before you hit complete, you can choose to stay in the system that you're in, or you can go back to the system you're at. It always defaults to go back to your original system. So all you have to do is get in your ship and it will bring you back to your original system. So in my case, I do suggest this again, like I said, get in and out of your ship one time so you get a restore point, and then jump in and you can leave. And either you go to the same system you're in, or in my case, and the default is to go back where you started. And as you can see, it's taking me there now. There we go, and that is your anomaly mission for June 6th through 8th, 2025. And see, in this case, I happen to be in a system where there's an Atlas interface, so it's always going to take me out close to that. But we're going to go ahead and head back here, and I'm just going to stop in the space station for you folks. There we go. Not even sure what I was doing in the system. Don't remember, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. All right, so that is the end of our anomaly mission. So I will say goodbye now, and thank you all for watching. Please hit the like, please hit the subscribe. As usual, we always ask you folks to do that. The likes really do help, folks. So even if you're not subscribed, at least hit that like button. And again, you all have a wonderful weekend and a great adventure in No Man's Sky. We'll see you guys again next time. Take care, everybody.